Honda is the only manufacturer at the moment giving you both a BS6 scooter and motorcycle. The scooter is the Activa 125, which we've already tested and you can check out here. But this is the SP 125, Honda's first BS6 motorcycle. We're going to tell you 5 important things to know about it. Now, the last couple of months have been quite depressing, watching bike after bike get a BS6 update and lose performance. Less power, less torque, more weight. For once, it's really nice to see Honda buck the trend. This new SP 125 has more power, more torque and is lighter than the CB Shine, and you can feel this when you're on the move. Bottom and mid-range grunt is really strong and the motor feels quite peppy in the city. Of course, power trails off towards the top, but this is a commuter, so you're not going to be revving the nuts off it anyway. What you really appreciate about this bike in the city is the engine refinement. Everything is butter smooth in proper Honda fashion, and you can sit at 80 to 90 kph on the highway with minimal vibes. Honda has managed a double whammy with the engine. In addition to increased power and torque figures, efficiency is also claimed to have increased by 16% over the CB Shine SP. Honda didn't just call it a day after reworking the engine, they also went ahead and redid the styling on the SP 125. Now it seems to have taken inspiration from some of Honda's sportier models like the Hornet. You see these very sharp tank extensions and a neat looking LED headlight up front. That is a segment first feature. And overall the SP features quite a sharp sporty look. They've used these youthful colors for the graphics as well, and this looks like a premium product. Another area where you feel the premiumness is in terms of build quality. The switch gear is absolutely top notch, fit and finish levels are really nice and panel gaps are tight all across. This definitely feels like a proper Honda. Honda has redesigned various other bits on the SP 125 as well, like the wheels for example. But if we're honest, we prefer the design seen on the old CB Shine SP. Honda has successfully managed to inject some flair into this design, but it won't win as many young hearts as something like the sportier looking Pulsar 125. Once Honda was done restyling the SP, they went ahead and crammed it with features. The most prominent of these is the LED headlight you see up front, something that's never been seen in this segment before. Honda also followed that up with a fully digital instrument cluster. It shows you a ton of information. You get your gear position, real time and average fuel efficiency, distance to empty, the sort of things you don't even see on a lot more expensive and bigger Honda motorcycles. Something that CBR 150 owners will be really upset about is the fact that Honda has given the SP an engine kill switch. And talking of an engine kill switch, you also get a silent start system thanks to an ACG starter. Gives the bike a very premium feel. Overall, Honda has really packed this bike with quite a lot of features and we are happy on this front. Honda has changed a lot of stuff on the SP 125, but one thing it chose not to mess with is underpinnings. You get the same basic frame, suspension and braking hardware as on the CB Shine SP. That being said, it feels quite different once you're sat on the bike. You get a really beefy, muscular vibe from this bike. It feels like you're sat on something much larger, like a 150 or 200cc bike. Your legs lock quite nicely into these tank recesses and it's quite a roomy riding position in general. By commuter standards, the ride quality on the SP is a little on the firmer side. With just a lightweight rider like me on board, ride quality is still fairly decent, but with a heavier rider or with a pillion, things can feel quite stiff. Now this is a bike with a focus on urban conditions. So when you're maneuvering through tight traffic within the city, it feels quite nimble and agile. But as the speeds start to rise, the steering becomes a little heavy, it's a little hard to turn in, but it always feels quite planted at all times. When you grab a handful of brake, you will find that there is adequate braking power on offer, but the feel of the lever is a little soft. But this is a commuter, so this has probably been done intentionally by design. The rear is still a drum brake, so you require a good strong stomp if you want to get any significant braking force. Now the final thing you need to know about the SP 125 is of course its price. This top-end disc brake variant will set you back by 77,100 rupees, and that's a lot of money for a 125cc bike. It's also 7,000 rupees more than the CB Shine SP, but Honda does justify this by throwing in a bunch of new features like the digital instrument cluster and the LED headlight. So if you are in the market for a 125cc commuter bike that has a premium feel with a rich features list, good build quality, and you don't want to miss out on frugalness, the Shine SP should definitely be one of the options that you consider.